Hello, at-home readers. It is time for Reader's Workshop. And let me tell you how proud I am of you all, because I know in class I see stacks and stacks of books piling up on your reading mat, and you're reading more and more books. But then I thought to myself, I'm so worried. And do you know why I'm worried? Because as you're reading more and more and more books, I think, how in the world are they going to remember everything that they're reading in these books? And I have the same problem at home. Let me just show you this. I have this huge basket. Do you see this basket? It is filled with all these chapter books I've read. And once I read a book, I put it in this basket until my basket is full, and then I put my books on the shelf. Well, sometimes I pick up the book and I'm like, wait, did I read this book? And I have to go back and I have to retell the story to myself so I can remember it. Because with reading all these wonderful books, you really want to be able to remember all that good information. So today I want to teach you that the best way to remember a book forever and ever is to tell someone else about it. After you read a great book, you can take it to a friend and say, can I tell you about this book? Or maybe to your parent or your brother or your sister. And if you've marked some of those important parts, it's going to help you retell what happened. Okay. I even am a member of a book club. So when I read, we like to retell the story to each other and talk about the book. So one of the things we're going to add to our anchor chart is retell the important part and use your sticky notes to mark your pages. And I have this little poem that I always think about when I'm reading a story, and it's called Retell the Story. When I read a story, it has more than one part. The title and the author are just where I start. The setting, characters, and problem are story parts as well. Beginning, middle, end, and solution all make it easy to retell. And I like to think of it on my hand. I like to think of who's the character, where's the story taking place, and what's happening in the beginning, the middle, and the ending. Because I want to remember those good details, especially as my books get longer and harder. So we've been reading Iris and Walter, and I just want to show you this strategy with Iris and Walter because I have my book right here, and you can see it on the screen. And the very first page, the very first chapter, and this is a chapter book, so it is really important to retell it because it's a long story. But one day, Iris's teacher, Miss Cherry, had an exciting announcement. This Friday, we're going on a field trip to the aquarium. The aquarium, said Iris's best friend. Walter, oh boy. So right then, I went ahead and marked this because I know something important has just been told to me. The class is going to go on a field trip to the aquarium. And then I'm not going to use a sticky mark on every page because, boys and girls, if I stroll through this book, it's a great story, but every page is not important in my retell. I want to stick with maybe 5 sticky notes and retell the most important parts. So the next part that I marked in my book was when Walter got on the bus, and they got on the bus and the friends, the class, everyone's on the bus and they're going on the field trip. That's another important part of my story. Then I might scroll along and I have when they're actually at the aquarium. And then lots of things are happening at the aquarium, but that's not the most important part. Then Walter, remember, walks away from the class and he gets lost. She's telling her teacher Iris is saying, Walter is gone. So in the end, they finally find Walter and he's safe and back with his class. in the chapter called The Rescue, and they go back to school on the bus, and they all had a great time at the aquarium. So, boys and girls, as readers, we know that readers go on adventures with their characters. They take sneak peeks. They keep track of when and where the story is happening, right? They predict what might happen next. And today, they are going to retell important parts. That's what I want you all to do today, is to remember to retell the most important parts of your story, and do this by marking your pages. So just like I did, and try to stick with those 5 sticky notes. So now at home, because I know you have lots of great books, or if you don't have any books at home and you're reading on the computer, you can always jot down those things on a sheet of paper. But now I want you to get out a book you've been reading recently, and I want you to look back over the book to remember how it went. Think about the important parts, just like I did in Iris and Walter and the field trip, and then use sticky notes to mark important things that happen. But remember, only use about 5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sticky notes. And think about the most important parts that you want to tell your friend. So practice this at home today. Remember, a good way to remember your story and keep those stories with you forever is to retell it to someone else, thinking about the most important parts. All right, off you go to Reader's Workshop, my friends.